Manofinterests here, and it's September, and I changed the layout kind of again. We're finally out of August, and surely that means we'll get a slight reprieve from GMK sets, right? No, the GMK must flow. But I'll be keeping this episode short. I'll try to. We'll have another episode this weekend. We have some interesting news this week, but first, the sponsor of this episode, Novelkeys, where you can hop on GMK White and Black Hiragana right now for a simple yet beautiful white on black that has a touch of elegance. Grab this set as well as some beautiful Micon modifiers in the link down below. Let's get to the news, and let's start the news off with N- by Woodworks. It's a top-mounted TKL that yearns to be a callback to the OTD 360C with a similar aesthetic, build, and mounting style. It's somehow not a clone, but to be fair, it's definitely custom with a K inspired, but with the modern twist of using that HB88 PCB for the F13 key. The top mounting plate is secured by 8 mounting points, and it wouldn't be Korean inspired without plate relief cuts. The typing angle will be 8 degrees, and the overall build weight is going to be between 2.5 and 2.8 kilograms. Honestly, it has really similar sides to the 360C. But the OP describes it as more of a soft and sweeping look compared to the 360C's angularity. Maybe if we had some exact angle-to-angle pictures, we can confirm this a bit better, but for now, these are what we have, and it is what it is. I wonder what kind of pricing we'll see on a board like this. TKLs have been all the rage, so I have no doubt this one will be popular as well, especially for people who want to use that F13 as their artisan holder. Next up by CFO, we have GMK Alter. This is a set inspired by Saber Alter from Type Moon's Fate franchise, and wow, what a set. The RAW colors are pretty on point with the character. This set will be running in November through switchmod.net, mykeyboard.eu, ZFrontier, Ushikobo, and Daily Clack. It's great. All these vendors are already set up, ready for November. Renders of the set on different boards are looking pretty nice, and kind of hope we get more soon. This is a set I'm excited for though. Fate is one of the hottest franchises out of Japan right now, and it's like the best time to capitalize on that fact with a set like this. I do think that backspace novelty should be moved to the enter key, but otherwise everything is looking really crisp and pretty awesome. I think realistically with non-render lighting, the alphas won't be as loud, but they'll still have quite the punch to them, which is what a lot of people, myself included, are looking forward to. This is a set I'll be paying attention to and trying to get myself come November.
Unlimited KEEB works.
Our next set takes us into the left field of DCS. It's DCS White on Black Alps by Hiding Bush. This intersect is hot because the idea is pretty hot. If you're into Alps, you're Alps curious, then you'll eventually find out that finding keycaps for your builds aren't the easiest thing to do in the Alps keyboard world. You either have to peruse the internet finding a board to the layout you're looking for, or settle with a standard layout and Alps Tai Hao. Ugh, yikes. This set solves all of that by giving you a simple set with all of the compatibilities you want and more. So whatever Alps build you might plan to have in the future or already have awaiting, this is a must buy whenever it's going to run, and I hope it really does pass this interest check stage. Practically anyone in this hobby who think they might touch Alps at any point in their life should get this when it runs, even if that point is far along. Just imagine, Alice, custom PCB, Brown Alps, this set. Looking forward to it. Our next topic is a keyboard that has already come and gone this week, but it'll be back in November, so I wanted to cover it since it was 100 spots and they went out pretty quickly. It's the Gothic 70. The Gothic 70 is an Alice style board with arrow keys as well as an acrylic and palm case, which not only brings a variant on the popular Alice style, but it makes it extremely affordable. The complete acrylic kit, which is PCB plate and case, is $115. Wowee. You can add switches, a decent GMK set, and you're still under $300, and depending on the GMK set you grab, you'll have extra money to grab some stabilizers and lube. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If I had to lodge a complaint against this board, I'm not the biggest fan of that double 1.5U aesthetic under the left shift, but at least they accomplished that while still retaining that blocker aesthetic. It's obviously to let people have their OS/window keys in a somewhat more traditional location. The movement of the 3 keys from the left side to the right side, those navigation keys, is a welcome addition alongside those arrow keys that a lot of people love and cherish. Come November, you'll get a shot at entering the next round for the Gothic 70. I think this will be another popular, inexpensive kit, easily worth more than its weight. Our next group buy is for a GMK set, which is GMK Rockets. Designed by Rise, this is a popsicle inspired set that does a pretty good job at evoking the popsicle many of us enjoyed in our childhood and may still enjoy today. Almost contrary to most GMK sets running these days, this set uses all stock GMK colors, meaning that the MOQ for the base is only going to be 150. Then again, if we're in this post-MOQ world I hypothesize we're trending toward, and that doesn't really matter. The group buy will be going until October 1st, and the base kit will cost you $125. Getting that alt kit will give you a good red on white aesthetic if you're looking for something more subdued, while the novelties will make you feel festive and remember the good old days of running around the neighborhood chasing that ice cream truck down. Check out GMK Rocket out on Project Keyboards, mykeyboard.eu, and Daily Clack. So these days, modding switches is becoming more and more popular as more knowledge and exposure to the art is widespread in our community. This is evident in the popularity of lube products by both switchmod.net and novelkeys.xyz. Novelkeys is now stocking some new lubes: Krytox 203, 204, 205, and 206 in grade 00. These are going to be some thick boy lubes, which might be a pretty good route if you're looking for that thocky sound with a creamy feel. Each container contains approximately 5 milliliters and will cost you $12. Plenty for multiple batches. Hurry before you have to wait until the next restock. If you use my promo code for last month, August MOI, you'll be getting 5% off your order. I'll be updating the description in my video when the code change comes for September, which is any day now, or second hour. I haven't tried any of these lubes yet, but I'll be ordering my batch soon enough to try out, and I'll report to you all about them. Up next is another GMK group buy for September. It's GMK First Love by Otanishock. The kit will cost you $129.99 and is available on Canon Keys, Ilum KB, and Daily Clack. This is a pretty nice purple set, and if I could afford it, I'd strongly consider it this month. I'm loving that Rama cap with the purple enamel, and if you're going to get this set, you better be getting that cap. This set is a keycap evocation of Otanishock's First Love. I think it's pretty decent looking. Most of the novelties in this set don't really speak to me, but I do appreciate the various heart novelties and the row 1 code key. If code becomes new escape, I think I may be okay with that. So let's talk about another board. A 75% board, I think it has some nice aesthetics going for it. Dawn by Kryken, or KN, is a 75% board that features an isolation mount, aka gasket mount. The aesthetics are nice with that centered USB port through the daughter board, no visible seam on the sides of the case, symmetrical 0.75U blockers, and up top it's a spaced F-row for yay, extra points there. I'm just a big fan of that. I welcome that extra space when it comes to a 75% board because it definitely helps the aesthetic quite a bit in visual separation. The price estimate is going to be around $350 to $450, kind of understandable, although kind of high, but not too high. There's going to be 6 gaskets on top, 6 on the bottom, total of 12. The typing angle is 7 degrees. The board features a 7.5mm front height. Makes it pretty good height for those who want to use it with a wrist rest. It's going to be approximately 2.5 kilograms for the board, or the weight. Yeah, if I wasn't already involved with so many other boards, I definitely could really strongly consider this one, depending on when it runs. So I'll keep my eye on it and probably cry over it when I look into my wallet when it's running. Let's move on to Drop, where DSA Astrolokeys by Sailor HG and Cassidoo will soon be running. The colorway itself seems alright. But that kit layout is kind of atrocious. And if I have to be perfectly honest, it's like how do I cram as many duplicate keys as possible when people want to buy multiple sets? This is the way. This DSA set will be produced by Signature Plastics, but I do think pastel fans will be rushing their way toward the set even if they'll be buying multiple pricey kits. I just assume they're going to be pricey since, Signature Plastics. But Drop probably has the clout and buying power to hit some of the better price MOQs for the community, which will help everyone tremendously. While it's a pass for me, it's a go ahead for pastel and astrology fans. So this is yet another set from Cassidy, aka Cassidy Williams, that people will probably enjoy. The next GMK group buy to enter the fray this month is GMK 9009, which is running over on DCMK. So after 8008, we get 9009. So is 10010 coming up next? 9009 is a pretty compact for round 3, with the base kit going for $99. You got kits like the modern kit, which is icons, you got numpads and the numbers, the edition kit for ISO and some extra keys. Both rounds of 9009 were extremely well liked, and this run's going to be no different. It's a very clean set inspired by the Cherry Rooters board with those accent colors. I'm particularly excited about the inclusion of row 5 in this set, which will give it a very classy feel, especially for wind keyless TKLs that I like. For a lot of people, they'll be interested in the reworked GMK Legends, which changes a lot of legend alignment for the modifiers. If you're interested in getting this set, consider using my affiliate link, dixiemat.com/manofinterests. This affiliate link won't cost you anything extra, but will help out this channel tremendously, so thank you. The last interest check is a set that makes a statement. It states, if GMK Rainbow and GMK Honderbite can make MOQ, can't anything make MOQ? Of course, I'm talking about GMK Midnight Rainbow by Jay of Top Black. With all black keycaps and rainbow gradient legends, it's at least better than GMK Rainbow. I mean, that's not too much of a praise, but it's something. It'll be running through mykeyboard.eu and Novelkeys sometime in the future. This is a set that it's going to meet MOQ. And I know that because that's the timeline we live in. Not only will it make MOQ, I am pretty sure that the aftermarket prices will be way higher than it should be. The set is like if you had a Razer keyboard that stopped its RGB gradient partway through and it just froze there forever in time. I won't keep my eyes on this set, but I have a feeling it'll be so blinding I won't have a choice but to accept its existence. That's it for this week in keyboards. Sorry, content has been coming out dreadfully slow. Classic WoW released last week, so I lost, a week of my life to that already. I'll try not to lose too much more of what little life force I have so I can dedicate it to more keyboard content. Don't forget to check out Novelkeys in the link down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.